Hey guys, JT. I wasn't planning on releasing this one, but I had to get this one out before the ball drops in New York City. I see you a lot of making, like resolutions for 2026. They are dangerous. You are planning to go faster, hire quicker, and automate everything. But before you finalize that plan, I need you to listen to this. If you don't fix the foundation you built in 2025, speed is just going to break you in 26. So hit pause on the planning and give me 20 minutes. I might just save you your first quarter. It's coming. You can feel it, can't you? 2026 is staring us in the face, and the noise is defining. Everywhere you look, someone is screaming at you to move faster. Hey, adopt AI, automate everything, scale 10x. The message is clear. If you're not accelerating, you're dying. But I'm here to tell you the opposite. If your strategy for next year is simply to do what you did last year, but faster, you're going to crash. We are entering the age of acceleration. In this era, speed isn't your advantage, it's your biggest threat. I'm Johnny Terra, this is the Trust Engine, and today we're going to talk about why you need to stop sprinting and start thinking. If you are a service entrepreneur trapped by the hustle, you have been sold a lie. The hustle promises freedom, but delivers a prison. I know because I built a successful CPA firm working 16-hour days out of a pantry. I learned the hard way that grit gets you started, but systems will get you free. I'm Johnny Terra, and this is the Trust Engine podcast. We're here to build a service business that scales like a machine and sells like a person. Let's get to work. Let's be honest with each other. As entrepreneurs, we are addicted to motion. We are wired to go. We see a problem, green light, fix it. We see an opportunity, green light, chase it. We see a quiet moment, we panic, and we fill it with noise. I know this addiction because I live it. I want to take you back to the pantry. You've heard me talk about the pantry office, but I want to tell you a specific night. It was 11 o'clock at night. My wife and kids were asleep. The house was silent. And I'm sitting there staring at the glow of my laptop screen. My eyes are burning and I'm exhausted. I should be sleeping. I should be charging, for the next day's battle. But I'm not. I'm building the website for Terra account. But understand this. I'm a CPA. My time is worth hundreds of dollars an hour when I'm doing strategy. But there I was at midnight, tweaking the font size of the About Us page, moving a logo, 3 pixels to the left. Why? It wasn't because the website needed to launch the next day. It was because a lie I told myself. I remember the internal monologue clearly. Johnny, if you can just finish this page, if you just tick this one box, then you can sleep tonight knowing you have accomplished something. Think about how dangerous that is. I was trading my sleep, my health, and my mental clarity for a dopamine hit. I wasn't being productive. I was just soothing my anxiety with motion. I was addicted to the green light. Now, let's bring this into today. Imagine if you had, Google Gemini or ChatGPT, or even if I had, an AI website builder back in that pantry. I wouldn't have just spent 3 hours making one bad web page. I would have used AI to generate 50 pages of mediocre content in 10 minutes. I would have felt really good about myself. Look at how much I created. But would I have made more money? No. Would I have served my clients better? No. I would just, scale my distraction. This is the math you need to understand for 2026. AI is the multiplier, and a multiplier doesn't care where it multiplies. If you have a zero, a broken process, a distracted mind, or a chaotic business, and you multiply it by AI, you don't get success. You get a massive scaling zero. If you automate the mess, you don't get efficiency. You just get a faster mess. I want to give you a real-world example of what a faster mess looks like. And this one hurts to admit. This was at my current firm. We were growing and we were drowning in work. And because we were in the green light mode, we panicked. We said we need a body and we need a tax senior like right now. So we hired a headhunter, we found a candidate. Her resume looked perfect, 18 years of experience. She talked a big game. But because we were rushing, because we were accelerating without a system, we skipped the deep verification. We didn't have a yellow light protocol for testing skills. We just saw available and we just hit go. So we hired her. We asked her to come into the office for the first few days before working remotely. And man, and thank God we did. Day one, she sits down, opens the QuickBooks desktop. But look, I want you to understand something. For a CPA with 18 years of experience, QuickBooks should be like breathing. But she's struggling. She's fumbling. And then the crash. We look at her screen. She was inputting clients A's confidential financial data into clients B QuickBooks file. If you are an accountant, your stomach just dropped. This is the cardinal sin. That is the catastrophe. And it was a complete mismatch of skills and reality. And of course, we have to let her go the next day. Now, imagine if we had accelerated that process. Imagine if we had used AI to automate the onboarding. Imagine if we had to let her work remotely from day one because we were, quote unquote, moving fast. She could have corrupted the books for 20 clients before we caught her. We drop a Ferrari engine, that need for speed, into a process that had no steering wheel, proper vetting. And we almost drove that car off the cliff. So what is the answer? If the world is speeding up, do we need to speed up with it? No. We do the hardest thing a leader can do. We wait. We need to reprogram the traffic light. Think about it. We have spent our lives jumping from red to green, from stop to go, but we need to reinstate a yellow light. The yellow light is not about stopping. It's about intention. It's that sniper's breath. It's that sacred pause between the impulse and the action. I want to give you a system for this. We call it the yellow light protocol. Before you launch that new product, before you enter that new market, before you hire that person or buy the AI tool, you must pause and ask 3 questions. Here's the first check. This is the mission alignment. Does this actually move the needle on the long-term vision? Or does it just make me feel busy tonight? Is this the website in the pantry fake work kind of stuff? Or this is building the firm? Check number 2 is the systems check, the EAD framework. Is this process documented? If I hire this person, is there a checklist that they must follow so they don't put clients A data into clients B file? If the system does not exist on paper, it won't work in a software. Don't automate a mystery. And here's the last check, the leverage check. Is this a $10 an hour work or the $1,000 hour work? Are you the architect designing the machine or you're just turning the crank a little faster? We are entering an era where execution is a commodity. The machine can write the email. The machine can code the website. The machine can do the how. The only value you have left, the only thing that separates you from the software is your judgment, is your why. The future does not belong to the sprinters who run blindly into the dark. It belongs to the architects, the ones who slow down to build the machine so they don't have to be the machine. So here's my challenge to you. I know you have a great idea burning a hole in your pocket, a new product, a new service, a new market you want to attract. Don't. Not yet. This week, hit that yellow light. Stop. Take that sniper breath. Think about the repercussions. Run it through the protocol. If it passes, yeah, man, I'll be your cheerleader and you hit that green light and you go full force. But do not move until you have a map. Grit gets you started, but only systems will get you free. Happy New Year's, everyone. My name is Johnny Terra. Let's get to work. Wow, we cover a lot today, guys. But remember, Action over theory. Don't just listen, execute. Go build the machine so you don't have to be the machine. If you found value, the best way to support the Trust Engine podcast is to leave a rating and review on your platform. And if you know of another entrepreneur trapped in the hustle, share this episode with them. You can find the show notes and the systems we discuss here at trustenginepodcast.com.